Dakar 2018 resumes with a long stage in the dunes between Salta and Belen. Almost 800 kilometres to cover, including two separate time sections with a total of 372 Ks. Three-quarters of the action to be contested on the sand. Here's Laia Sanz, who's cruising to victory in the women's category. The Spaniard running 14th overall, but misjudging the dunes here, taking a tumble. Luckily no major damage done, but she did lose 36 minutes on the stage. Overall leader Adrian van Beveren was just 22 seconds ahead of Kevin Benavides at the start of the day's action. By the end of the first special though, he'd lost around 6 minutes to the Argentine. But there was still plenty more drama. With temperatures soaring to over 40 degrees, chaos reigned in the second special. Benavides ended up going almost 10 kilometres off course, along with Toby Price and Antoine Mayo, the trio losing upwards of 40 minutes. Today's big winner was Matthias Walkner in more ways than one, the Austrian getting his navigation spot on for a dominant stage. Disaster though for Van Beveren. Just 3 kilometres from the finish line, as he was heading for a superb result, the Frenchman suffered a heavy crash. The result was a broken collarbone, as well as thorax and spine injuries. Try as he might, the Frenchman couldn't go on. His Dakar adventure has come to an end.
Former Middle Eastern rally champion and WRC regular Khalid Al-Qasimi is 8th in the cars on only his second Dakar. Driving the same spec Peugeot as the factory team will be helping, as will his new co-driver, Xavier Panseri. Martin Prokop began the day just ahead of Al-Qasimi in the standings, but the Czech was set to lose a lot of time in the dunes. Here's Kuba Pszczegonsky. The young rally raid star was forced to switch from bikes to cars after a serious accident in 2014, now looking good to match his best finish of 6th overall. Junior de Villiers is one of the most consistent drivers out there. He has finished all 14 Dakars he's started. The 2009 winner is in second place today, only 8 minutes 46 seconds off the pace. Bernhard ten Brinker's strong run continues, although he lost a little time today. The Dutchman just about holding on to 4th place overall, ahead of de Villiers. The gap between the two Toyotas is now just 33 seconds. Stefan Petterhansel is tightening his grip on second place with another masterful drive, claiming his 3rd stage win of Dakar 2018. Since breaking his suspension on the marathon stage, Mr. Dakar has been on a mission. He remains 50 minutes behind teammate Carlos Sainz. Not such a memorable day for Nasser Al-Attiyah. His lighter Toyota with 4-wheel drive and bigger suspension not giving him as much of an advantage as he'd liked over the 2-wheel drive Peugeots. In spite of a quick start, the Qatari broke his rear suspension late on and dropped 29 minutes. He slips to 3rd overall, with ten Brinker and de Villiers just 10 minutes back. Now this is interesting. That is Cyril Dupre waiting for Carlos Sainz. Peugeot team have given him a wingman today. The Frenchman, who's out of contention for the win to the tune of over 44 hours, is going to be on hand to offer assistance, if necessary, to the rally leader. Carlos Sainz clearly playing it safe today. The Spaniard not quite putting the pedal to the metal like Petterhansel, but he only lost 13 minutes in the end. El Matador still on course for his second Dakar victory after 2010.